Solid smoke and flash, though, is going to keep Phelps in position.
Oh my God.
So fortunate to get away with that. In the smoke, Dupree is going through all of his 9 lives and still lands a kill. That is unreal. Zipex on the approach, catches Phelps with a grenade out, and Australis are going to get the 4-0. But the luck of Dupree surviving there. If he goes down, it's a 2-on retake. It's so unlikely that Zipex takes both plays in a single spray.
Yeah, especially with low HP. And look at coldzera's position. He was the one with the kit, so he does fall. That kit is up on the balcony from his body. Even if that retake happens, even if Phelps is able to find Zipex, the time would start becoming a factor in that one-on-one duel. Australis pull off the unexpected, while Mibr has 3 players spending time controlling Banana and Car. Australis win the round elsewhere.
Fallen, okay.
There's a low percentage fight, if I've ever seen one. Fur. Close up with the Deagle, but there's 3 players to contend with. There's the utility, there's the flashbang, but Magisk wasn't blind, it was behind him. And Australis gonna march forward to what looks to be another round, a 5th round.
Phelps able to at least silence Device, but he's gonna catch a face full of shrapnel in return. coldzera may be able to get the one thing. Zipex is not gonna miss out. And Taco will at least make his Desert Eagle stand for something. He won't stand for a round win, though. Dupree's tracking him down, finds him, frags him, 5-0.
Well, 5-0. We're gonna get a bit of a pause right at the start of this round. But Australis looking very clean, very clinical. They look like they want to go straight into the grand finals. Mibr on this side of the map as well. Normally expected to put up the bigger numbers on your defensive side, and they need to get into the action quick because this is going to slip away very quickly if Australis is just able to continue this tear. So much money being built up by the Danish side as well.
It's of course the same map that Mibr really struggled against on Cloud9 back at the start, but that was on the T half. The CT side had moments of glimmers. It was that T half that really let them down, so that's what's worrying me at this stage.
Yeah, the problem too is you need more than glimmers, right? You need something that you can really rely on, and even if you go back to Overpass, the CT side there, they couldn't get a hold of their defense on that map either, their selection. So some troubles on the defense. Just so you know as well some of the obstacles in the uphill battle that Mibr have. Australis at the moment are on a 13-0 win streak on this map.
They have quite a few records, Jason.
Yeah, they really are starting to pile on.
Nuke, of course, is another one.
That's a streak that might never be broken on any map.
I believe we are in a technical timeout for the time being. Can tell you that Mibr, of course, have a full purchase. Will not include an AWP, only the 1 kit, but 4 AUGs and an M4. So plenty of firepower and grenades behind that.
Yeah, they're going to be situated nicely when this game resumes to at least fight. They still haven't been able to get the AWP out. I think that might be the big thing that they can rely on, because you can put Fallen, if you can post him up at Car, cheat a player over towards that A bomb site, and then you can start making a mobile across the map, giving them looks with the AWP at A. Renegades knocked out by Mibr in the quarterfinals. NIP knocked out by Australis as the path to get here to this moment. And the winner playing Ents, a surprising story. I'm amazed at how much this Katowice crowd has gotten behind Ents as these underdogs that have just marched through this event.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever wins this game is going to be certainly not the favorites in the crowd. I think Ents will still have that crown.
Well, we are going to get things underway, and I just want to know, I was surprised at the start. Who here is rooting for Australis? Do we have any Mibr fans still with us? All right, not bad. A little leaning towards Australis, and they have that 5-0 lead. Going into round 6, Fur gonna get aggressive, and that is scary. No one offered up to him at the moment. More banana control coming out. Smokes and Molotovs being traded by each team. AG's coming deep in. Pretty decent chip on a Magisk, but he's not going to shy away. He's been aggressive. He's been stellar in this series. And this is wild. MIBR used all their utility to the B defenders, and now they're rotating them off of that bomb site, trading positions with Fur and Fallen. That left the B bomb site very exposed. Obviously, not too often you'll see an offensive team kind of take a super fast stance on that, but that's a risk. That could have been just a free round if Australis just moved forward.
Yeah, especially after a bit of a lull in the action after a timeout. Some teams will go for high progression, so it was looking a little bit shaky, but now normal service has resumed.
Well, now at least, I mean, that it pays off for MIBR. The B defenders have, you know, more smokes. Fallen has a Molotov, so they have a couple things that can delay any kind of late round set piece. There's no idea. Phelps has no idea. He sees the gun barrel though. Glaive is have to get out of that position. But Phelps was in a moment of danger there.
This is where Australis can be a little bit more free. They have such a buffer of rounds. MIBR are going to feel the pressure of every single duel, every single frag that goes against them. What a shot by Phelps. Headshot into chest.
He didn't spot this though. It's Fallen who's going to have to keep his eye out for it, which means Fur is going to be exposed. That Molotov and smoke on Fallen has been used. That's a big kill. Fur's got a Molotov himself. There's a counter flash, but he's got gun out. Fur. He's going to hold on. MIBR might be getting their first round, but Device and Sipnik still alive. But there's only 8 seconds. They're going to have to back away from this. Try and get the bomb planted. I don't know if there's time. There's the kill, and the boost up is going to stop things. Device needs to get the hell out, but they're going to chase him. They don't have a lot of money, but they want to bait out a shot. It doesn't come, so Phelps backs away. MIBR on the board finally on Inferno.
A lot of excellent angles working out for the Brazilians. And Phelps with that spicy shot from Library.
Yeah, that was pretty dirty. I'm surprised. I think he was even surprised he hit that first bullet.
Unfortunate too, because if he doesn't land that, 2 players are through a notch, maybe Fallen can't spray them both. Where's the shot? That is absolutely nutty. Apex Court just trying to force the bomb down.
Yeah, only thing he could have done at that moment. Magisk now. Edge of the flames. Steps in front of the AG, but Device eats it instead. That was a deep grenade. That money that Australis is building up has been whittled down. And same thing again for MIBR. The initial defenders of the B bomb site being traded off. Fur and Fallen step into their place with the smoke Molotov combo. Trying to confuse the communication, confuse the read of Australis. They'll be calling out as that B hit goes on. 1 Molotov, 1 smoke is used. Just so Glaive has an idea for the late rounds, but this swap of defenders could really skew that read.
Close angle again for Phelps. It's going to be a same result, but only twice as effective. Glaive and Dupree laid to rest. Excellent passage of play for MIBR. And with Device so low on his AWP, they can't afford to take any chances here, Australis. They're going to have to be pushing forward. And there's a smoke to deny them.
That'll take us to just below 20 seconds left in the round. And do they really want to try and break into this bomb site? I think the answer is no. You can see them backing off. So there's that rotational strategy out of MIBR coming to fruition. It's going to net them their 2nd round, 2 in a row for MIBR. As Australis don't want to fight. Not a whole lot of money as well, but with 3 weapons saved, Dupree and Glaive can get deagles, they can get seize heads, they can have plenty of utility as they get the bonus money and their teammates do not. So you can still make something happen, and as we saw in an overpass, Australis wins in a variety of ways.
That early rotation as well really could screw with Australis' mind going through into the mid to latter portions of the round. When you're expecting those rotations to come in, they could just walk into crossfires expecting players to have gaps in this defense.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are going to be really intrigued to see how this plays out for the rest of this half. Because I think the end result of this eventually has to be maybe not doing that shift 1 round. And then all of a sudden Australis trying to take advantage over towards A because they're saying, okay, if you're going to rotate them off, A is going to be weak late with no utility. And then all of a sudden you have those Molotovs in your face. We'll see, but there's at least an intriguing element of this game so far. Zipniks did not want to fight in the Molotov. Dogs that have just marched through this event.
slower
Yeah,
pace.
I'm pretty sure
in
whoever
this
wins
round
this game is going to be...
as a result of the nade damage, I'm sure, in round 7. This does leave Fur on his own. It's going to be more of an 8-sided stack. With 4 over here. What a confidence shown to Fur. Now they're going to start to make a move with a sweeper roll of Fallen. And back to your standard 3-2 formation, but it's Coldzera that's just been winged down to 15 health. I believe that was from Device and his AWP.
Yeah, I mean, Coldzera takes the shot and just ignores it. Tries to go find more kills. Fallen still hasn't moved. Fallen and Fur now going to get aggressive towards B, and I think Device just saw... He saw his prey. That's Phelps. He cannot take a whole lot of steps. He is so restricted, and if he's not aware, that forces him back into the waiting arms. Device called it out, and now pressure on the A-bomb side. Coldzera and Taco to defend. They're the only two, and they must do it. But Taco is burning out into the open. Coldzera's already low. Fallen not able to get back in time, and nothing to be done. Device finishes him off from earlier, and Device opens up the A-bomb site.
We're heading into a save. Australis successfully stopped the 2-round streak of Mibr. An emphatic style as well, just straight out flashbang into execution.
And I mean, it's so magnificent to see because you don't need to have some super fancy set piece or strategy. It's just Device getting an angle. Bit of BM from Magisk. You do absolutely love to see it. But it's just simplicity. Device gets that angle towards small pit. Yeah, he spotted one out, but just one flashbang towards Rap side that Phelps eats causes him to just back away the smallest amount. And Device is able to punish.
It's a great call as well for the flashbang to force the first player out into the open. And Device will oblige with another couple afterwards. As a result of Mibr's save, though, they're going to have a very healthy investment. After this round, not so much, though. Fallen down to $0. Fur's not much ahead of him at 200. At least we're seeing signs now of Mibr's CT side. Now we're seeing them land some shots.
It might be too late for just signs, though. Already down 6-2. If they get reset here, it might be all over before it really begins. There's the pop flash. Fallen just has to take a blind shot and back away. Mid control was almost there. Smoke goes up just at the right moment. But again, Mibr is able to, Australis is able to gain control of Banana. We haven't really seen Mibr fight for it. We've seen those nades down, we've seen the Molotovs along the way, but we haven't seen any defense around the car, around the sandbags.
Yeah, I think the only round we saw was when Fallen had the MP9 and just charged out the Molotov into a firing squad. That's pretty much it. As you see, can't really counteractive grenades into control, as you say, which just gives up so much room for Australis. It just chokes Mibr. They can't really fully get freed up.
It's a long time for Mibr to play without information, without map control. They might get caught out in the open, but it's Fur who comes out on top of that one. Gonna stay towards CT spawn. Here's that set piece. Smokes, Molotovs coming in. A perfect counter smoke. Phelps, he's got to hold the line.
So far, so good. 35 seconds. Flame or bullets. He decides to press forward. Actually jumps over the AWP shot somehow. He stalled for a very long time. 25 seconds remain. And Australis, they're dipping out. They're going towards the A side. There's been no maneuverability at all. No movement. No sound over on B. Mibr, no. They've already trickled 2 players over. And Taco, oh, he's whiffed that opportunity. Coldzera's got down as well. Taco should be doing better.
Can he get in? Device, it's going to be so close. I don't know if he can get this. He does, right at the last moment. Device is going to be able to get this bomb planted. And a narrow one slips out of the grasp of Mibr. Now they must fight. They have no money left. They have to have this round.
They made the right call there, Moses, but the execution was just off. They could still salvage this round. With the kit, firepower is plentiful. But there's so many positions, so many close angles you have to watch out for. Fur is waiting. He wants Fallen to go and scout out first, but time is so scarce. They've got to move in right here, right now. If they're going to go for this defuse, it has to come in, and it's just going to backfire. Dupree with 2. Australis moves to a 7-2 lead. And again, you go back to that spray on mid. That could have been the round ender.
Yeah, I think Taco was expecting a flashbang. You saw him look into the wall right before they turned that corner. This is so big. If the wrong kill, even that, I mean, coldzera even gets the bomb planter. That's just a half second away from being planted. I'm not sure what this retake was. So deep into the bomb timer, and they didn't have a clue where anyone was at that point. I mean, you did have to go for it, but Mibr did not apply enough pressure early on to at least get a sense of where the post-plant positions were. And I think this might be the crack starting to show at Mibr. Such an experienced team and not going to go down without a fight, but I think they've given Australis too many chances to build up a big lead.
Yeah, it did seem like death by indecision at the end. We've done better to just hold on to the guns and have something to play with on this one, but that's all in the past. In the here and now, Mibr truly up against it. Smoke and flash onto CT side. This is going to put Fur all alone, living in solitude. But now there's going to be 3 players around. They have a triple threat established from Mibr. The downside is it's just USPs. They do have a scout for coldzera, trying his hand through the smoke, but nothing's connecting. Headshot into frag from Fur. But coldzera with the scouts gone down. And Taco, the only player with an upgraded pistol, is in mid, and he's been found by Zipex. Could have no impact in the round at all.
There's only one last thing Mibr can really try and pull out of this defense, and unfortunately they just have never had the money for it. We still haven't seen an op out on Fallen. We know they like to play this map with a double op on coldzera, and just no funds to make that happen. This has gone from bad to worse for Mibr, and I mean, we might want to see a timeout coming from their camp. Not going to get it this round.
Somewhat surprising. They've got plenty to use.
I said they're going to fight to the end, Vince, but it feels like they're just not fighting in the right spots. You have to restrict the amount of map that you're giving Australis. This smoke isn't going to do enough. As soon as this fades, if you're not there to battle or at least delay, it makes things so difficult. Australis has been able to march up and execute on the B bomb site whenever they've wanted it. They've been able to march up and get bracket control whenever they've wanted it. They're going to have it again. Great counter flash, great peek from Fur, but immediately traded.
The bomb's still dropped back at T-Spawn. Australis, they can't fully commit to anything at this stage. And with coldzera getting that kill, maybe going to be looking for a second, but Dupree's too fast on the trigger.
Nicely done from Fallen. That leaves Zipnix in a 1 versus 2. And as you said, the bomb's so far away. Can he somehow pull this off? Phelps is convinced that Zipnix is going to come from the A bomb site. He's not even looking towards lane, not even looking towards mid whatsoever. A big risk being taken. I'm not sure why Phelps might think he's in library or CT spawn, but he's very fortunate that Zipnix has taken the path that he has.
Of course, on the other hand, Mibr have no idea the bomb is back there. They haven't seen vision of it yet.
No, but the tough part is because Phelps is so convinced, Fallen was actually being pulled away. I don't know if Zipnix can actually win this round. Now he's spotted Fallen. Now they realize their mistake. He has the bomb. There's only 12 seconds. He must go to A. And there's no time for any of this. And at this point, you might as well just bail out and save the weapon. And he's going to find safety in the halls. So Mibr are going to win a round, but it's not pretty, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Absolutely will. A mistake from Australis is going to cost them dearly. If Zipex had control of the bomb, can start to play mind games. As we know, he is so good at pulling off. But 3-8, life yet perhaps for Mibr. Taco's going to drop down to an MP9, affords him more grenades, but again, a distinct lack of AWP. Fallen just hasn't been able to get his hands on one. Their economy's never been in good enough shape. Now we're starting to see a bit more banana present from Mibr. He's putting 2 players down there towards sandbags.
Boas.
Significant grenade damage to Glaive and Device. They're going to back away. So for the first time, Mibr actually are going to establish some control over on this side of the map.
Device looking for it. Still focused away the possibility.
Já mandei para o Discord.
Crouching all the way back, and he's gonna get
Também
away
estou a
safe.
ver. Está igual o Porto e
Drew a
daqui.
little bit of time off
Yeah.
the clock, but didn't force any losses onto the Australis
Então,
side.
mas
Minutes
vocês
still
já
remaining in
estão
the
a fazer live
round.
de uma live?
The Australis have control of banana, they have control of brackets, and they have got plenty of nades. 4 smokes, a plethora of flashes, even a Molotov on Zipnix.
Esperto.
Tu estás a chamar burro
Might fall into a mid to B split with all this
ao gajo da Cloud9.
out of smoke. See what the response is. No one has eyes on this from MIBR.
Porquê?
35
fazem.
seconds left now.
Então, são burros mesmo.
What remains
Estão
of
a fazer live
MIBR's
de uma live.
nade count into play.
Ah, fuck.
Não estou a fazer uma live de uma live, estão a fazer um react de uma
Is
live.
in motion. Solid Molotov is going to force a smoke out. This does skew a bit of the vision across from Australis though.
Já foram com o caralho, agora não tem nada para fazer, estão a ver. Chupa, filha da puta.
Eles são pro players.
Anda, mete-te um potaquinho. Mete-te um potaquinho.
Nice crossfire setup. Taco just hiding until the action begins. Speaks up at the right moment.
Então bora lá, mano. Cheguei agora, lá está.
They've
Cheguei e fizeste logo agora no meu play.
I think they're going to force
Está ali a taça, é o último jogo de Gata Life.
at the very least. Nicely done from Taco. Even better spray control and spray transfer from
Dá metade de
Coldzera.
vida.
So MIBR still in this. They have upgraded pistols to go against, not a lot of
Okay.
nades.
Well, that flashbang's absolutely spot on though. Coldzera fully blinded. Didn't have anyone there to help him out. The CZ's not going to double up. But Phelps has been dropped to 40.
Pega gordo.
This is more pressure than you'd expect from such a low investment.
Estás em quantos
Starting to look a
segundos?
lot more bright
Sei lá,
for MIBR
1 minuto e
now.
21, 1 minuto e 20, 1 minuto e 19.
Porra, estava atrasado, mano.
Mas na live ou no jogo?
Bomb site to really start
Na
the
live.
device. If he goes down,
Oh, no
Australis
jogo eu
just
estou a 1
all
minuto
the
e
way back
12,
to
1 minuto e 11.
Small crack in that smoke.
Estou a 50 segundos agora.
It's actually come out on top of that. Spotted Zipnix first, gets the damage
Dá
in with the
refresh,
rifle,
rapaz.
falls
Não
away.
tem nada a ver, vai ficar igual. Que eu estou a ver mesmo da SL Gata Life aqui no
He's gonna
YouTube.
get aggressive behind it, finds and finishes that kill. And Dupree knows there's
Que
no
que não
point
vais
going
ver
back
da
for the bomb.
Twitch?
The chance
Da
of him
Twitch.
getting into a site and having a chance to
Quero
play
ver
Da
aqui.
RTP.
is slim to none. First shuts
Quero
it
ver
down.
aqui.
3 kills for the aggressive Brazilian rifler.
Yeah, and speaking of
Yeah,
aggression, I do wonder at this stage if MIBR are going to try and put more assertiveness on Banana, or particularly apps. We haven't really seen them push apps either. There's been a couple of rounds with pistols, but not with rifles.
That might be, yeah, true.
Bem?
They've had so much success
Oh.
elsewhere. Maybe just haven't felt the need to really experiment with it. 8 to 5, but MIBR coming back in this. 3 in a row.
O Fer está com
Trying to close out this
71.4
half.
de
Get to
HS.
7. And here we go. Oh, look at this call. Trying to suffocate, flashbang over the
Yeah.
wall. Glaive not prepared, device not prepared, and Phelps
Nah,
only gets one.
quase.
But the response is magnificent. And now they can
She's
wrap
on
behind
my
Dupree. He's going to check
deal.
this. And he's going to do it with impunity. Coldzera trying to hold on as long as possible. But again, the whole map. And now look at Zipnix just taking liberties. He's in pit. And Taco's stuck out in the open.
Mas é como tu dizes, tipo, os gajos não parecem uns robôs a jogar. Essa merda.
Forward, especially when you're
Okay.
a player behind, you've got
É
to
como
take
tu dizes, os Australis parecem um robô a jogar.
finds him, pins him down,
Mano.
leaving Coldzera with it all to do alone. 1 on 3, heads taken off.
Não está nada perdido, está 9-5. É a última ronda da primeira parte,
The
não é?
communication of Australis has to just be so good that they're able to know exactly how to maneuver in those scenarios. Unfortunate for Taco, he thinks Zipnix is all on his own, just trying to hold on to pit. Madge is coming up lane, just
Olha
wrecks.
quantos Australis do gorda.
So now MBR fights for 6. And the first time, I believe, that Fallen has been able to have the AWP, it's going to come out in this round. It's going to come out in round 15. It just feels too late. We'll see what it can do. It has to have impact immediately.
Realmente tu não estavas aqui num viste, mano.
Curious to see what he's going to
Os
do.
filhos da puta do Austrália, o Taco pôs um sticker na parede da MIBR.
There's a HE
No pit, estás a ver? À beira da bicicleta. Chega lá o Magic dos Australis, mete um sticker dos Australis por cima e começa assim, a abanar a mira ali. E a plateia toda. Puta. A meter stickers em cima da MIBR.
does lose more than 50% of his health, but a pick and an AK, that's absolutely fine.
Olha, estás a angrar na nariz da bolsa! Ah, isso agora que eu percebi.
Levou uma bala.
Está quieto que eu estou a comer.
Olha, olha. Oh mano, a tua posição era tão boa, já tinhas visto um.
Levou uma bala.
He's got a big decision to make. When those smokes come in, does he step in front or does he play for retake? Flashed off the angle. There's the smoke as they turn the corner. The boost has to be effective for. Just to check it.
Olha, Fé! Ei, eu estava todo em cima bem, ó Fé!
Now they're going to survive for the retake. A 5-on-3.
Este Fé estava no boost para sair.
He's going to play for the retake, especially with a 2-player. Making a 3-player advantage. Looking good. Bomb still hasn't been planted.
Olha o Phelps. Ei, este Phelps é cheater! Quase que matava pela smoke.
Bem?
Olha lá matar pela smoke, o Phelps.
Escuro, mano. Bem jogado.
Olha isso, porra gorda! Eu agora sei que o do Pri vai estar escuro. E agora sei que ele vai matá-lo.
Ui, um segundo, mano.
Bem.
Milésimos de segundo, caralho.
O que então não conseguiram difusar? Mas eles não conseguiram difusar por uma milésima.
Estava assim. Não, conseguiram difusar, mas por bué da pouco. É isso que eu estou a dizer. Está assim.
Pausa da primeira parte.
Pausa é boa tempo.
Da primeira parte?
É, és mesmo bonita, mano.
A pausa é sempre boa tempo.
É nada. Olha, batemos 30 subs nesta live. Nice.
Cara.
Batemos os quê?
30 subs. Olha, pedra.
Quantos é que tínhamos antes destes antes?
Acho que 25.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are going to be really intrigued to see.
É pauzinha. Não, mas eu acho que vou entrar no CS. Não, não vou nada, que senão vou lagar. Temos de ganhar esta merda, Mibr. Será que eles ganham? Mibr? Ganhar esta merda, foda-se. Não é assim muito tempo, cara, é 1 minuto. Minuto e meio. Mas tipo, quando acabar isto, vais acabar de ver o Benfes ou vens comigo e com o Capa e com o Ricky?
Vou acabar de ver o Benfica.
Opa, Noleira, tu estás aqui, o Benfica já está a dar,
Não está, está a intervalo.
Oh, vá, mas a ver, pelo menos é como connosco.
Oh João, já começou? Quando começar diz.
Mas dá tempo de nós irem com um peda, se não queres ver.
Dá. E depois ainda vou jantar, por isso, já dá, à vontade. Isso dá-me.
Vai começar a... ganha esta merda, Mibr. Foda-se.
Essa faca.
Conhecem o cachorro
Faca do faro não gosto muito, é bem estranho.
o meu inventário sem o inventário.
Has built speed and momentum in this event so far, but it might just get stopped here.
A faca do Fer é a dos T's ou a dos CTs?
Do faro, do T.
They have ran into the juggernaut.
É a Thailand. Não, não é Thailand, não, é o